How's it going, guys? I got a pick here in this week 4 matchup. Got this game Houston versus Tennessee. This game will be taking place at Houston. This is a interesting matchup, one I would consider what I would say is an ugly matchup. Both teams being defeated, not winning a single game. Both teams combining 0-6, 0-3 each way. This game is a division matchup, like I said, setting place in Houston. If we look at the line is pretty much favoring Houston all the way. Laying minus 400 just money line, and then the spread set at 7, and then Titans for that money line, it's plus 295, so almost at 300. The over and under here is set at 39.5. Bit low, but I mean, with the way both teams' offense have looked, it's not really a surprise. If you look at Houston, they have just had such a rough start, man, especially their offense, losing key players, but just also not performing like they should be, especially when you look at players like CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud is a player that was just phenomenal. His rookie year had a decent year, his sophomore season, and is in his third year. And you know, you would expect big things. You want to see a quarterback take that next step and really do something with this offense. But we're kind of seeing the opposite when it comes to Houston and their and CJ Stroud. We just have one receiver over 100 yards, which is Collins, and that ball's not really being spread around really that well, which is a bit scary, but luckily for them, they are playing the Titans in this matchup. The Titans are just a team that couldn't be considered as one of the worst this year, maybe right even with the Saints. But I am a fan of Cam Ward. I do think it's going to take him a minute. I don't think this Titans organization is going to be the organization to get him going. I think it might be something similar like a Baker Mayfield with the Browns, where that wasn't his organization, but he's going to stick around in the league for a good amount of time. And I just think that that's going to how Cam Ward's going to be. That being said, it is his rookie season with a very bad team, and I just don't see them winning this game, winning this matchup. I think this is a better opportunity for Houston more than anything to get that win, to get that get back, to finally get in a spot, in a place where they need to be, which is where they were a year ago, where they were 2 years ago, and they need to be in that playoff wild card question, and they need to be fighting for the top of this division. There's no reason why the Houston Texans should be really struggling in their division. You know, we see them have one of the easiest ones that most of them have. You have the Colts, Jags, Texans, Titans. And none of them just have been really too crazy, too exciting, besides Colts, which is coming off a pretty good start, obviously being undefeated, but just a very lackluster division, and just you want to see a lot of better things from Houston. So, like I said, Houston's going to be home this game. A team that I really think that can finally get back and that win. Before, when I was analyzing it, it was actually set at 7.5, and now I'm seeing it at 7. So at first, I didn't really want to lay that 7. It was more of me thinking, okay, the Houston is more of a team I'm probably going to want to parlay it with if I am going to take it, just because it has that minus 400, and just don't see no much value laying that minus 400. Another reason why I was a little bit nervous and didn't really want to lay that 7.5 is because actually teams just this last season, when they were underdog against the spread, they were 11-1, which is almost a perfect clean sweep for the underdogs getting points, which is pretty hard to bet against. And like I said, that 7.5 really did make me nervous with that half a point instead of 7. But that 7, I don't mind attacking that 7 now that it's set at that. That 7 to me, I could see it being a touchdown. I believe Titans have pretty much lost every game by more than a touchdown. They had week 1 Broncos, I believe, lost by 8. Then week 2 had Rams, I believe they lost by a decent amount, lost by 14. Week 2 and week 3 got smashed, lost by 21. So yes, this is a division game. Could be close. 7 points is close, but it's really not. It's just one one extra little stamp on the game. So I wouldn't mind tacking that 7 points. Definitely is not a premium pick, not nothing that I'm rushing to bet on, honestly. Like I said, just from this lackluster offense of the Houston, and just this is just an ugly game. What I do like is the under. I most likely can see this game going under that 39.5. Like I said, both offenses is really struggling. The past 3 years at home in Houston, games have gone 18 games under and 9 games over. That last 27, those 27 games, pretty much 18 out of 9 are under. So to me, I would lean towards the under because of that, just because of the trend of that, of it being 18 under to 9 of the over in the past 3 seasons. I will lean the under, but this game is just one I really would like to see the way it plays out before I'm excited to bet either of these teams. Titans is just a team I'm not really ready to bet this year. If I am, it's gonna have to be in a crazy spot where I'm really gonna like it. And just for this Texans offense, where the way it's struggling, it's just not something I really want to place. Houston was a team that I really enjoyed a year or two ago, putting money on and really seeing value on. And just this year, I'm not seeing that value. So that is my pick. So like I said, Houston money line, wouldn't mind that 7 if you can get it at 7. I don't like the 7.5 honestly, but I do like that under 39.5. So that is going to be my pick here. If you do like my thoughts and opinions on this game, please just like and subscribe, and even comment what you think is going to happen during this game, and just really gives me some advice and just some communication with you guys. So I will see you guys Sunday. Let's get some good wins in there, and let's get this bankroll rolling. See you guys.